Hey, friends and family. I just wanted to check in and let you know how I'm doing. I guess I can tell you about my birthday adventures. Golden 30th birthday, and it was awesome. The night before, a few of us were sitting in the living room, and I was like, hey, do you want to hear the voice of an angel? I was going to play my friend Abby that I recorded singing, and they're like, what? And I was like, do you want to hear a voice of an angel? And they're like, okay, you're crazy. And they're like, yeah, like, of course. And I plugged in my speaker, and it immediately started playing Good, Good Father, the song. And we were like, what in the world? Like, we were just dying laughing, and like, this is Jesus, oh my gosh. And so we just started like worshiping, and then I played the song that Abby sang. Apparently my speaker had Bluetoothed into a phone that was like somewhere upstairs that was playing it. I don't even know. It was weird. But then it instigated like an over 3-hour worship time where we were just like, all the students, the staff wasn't even there. It was just all the students in, like the 9 of us in the house, and just worshiping, and it was so beautiful and special until like way late, like 11. And then Courtney and Abby stayed up with me until like through the end of my 20s. And we were just like reminiscing about how, my year was and what I'm looking forward to about 30. And girls kept like coming in and like giving me verses, and it was just super sweet. And then the next day I got up so early. I got up at like 5:30 because I couldn't sleep because I was so excited. It was my birthday. Not that you're probably surprised. And they're like, go back to bed. And I was like, why? No, like, I'm awake. Why would I do that? And I was like, I have to take a shower. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not going back to bed. And I come in and there was like a couple of balloons, and I was like, what's going on? And they're like, get in the bathroom, get out of here. And so then they knocked on the door after like I was done taking a shower. They're like, how long are you gonna be? And I'm like, I'm coming. And I just thought someone wanted to take a shower, and I came out and they were all there and had all these balloons and were blowing like tons of bubbles and singing, and like gave me a birthday hat and a crown. And oh my gosh, they sang like a couple songs, and I was just like dying laughing. I was like, I'm really glad I got dressed. Except I was like hurrying, so I was like, I'll just finish in my room, like whatever. And they're just like, ha. And yeah, it was just a really funny morning. And then I came upstairs, and they had decorated like where I was sitting with like a piece of silk and balloons, and a bunch of people like gave me gifts. They gave me a massive card that's just like how much they love me. And then during worship, they prayed and prophesied over me, and got to record that, and just like got super loved on. And then came down, and they had made me a birthday cake, and they were all singing happy birthday again, and it was caramel, which is like my fave. And we, I guess, had our second session, and then we went to do the township outreach, and oh my gosh, it was so amazing. We drove to the end of the road to where it was like pretty slummy, like they were like, don't leave, like whatever you want to get stolen, leave in the car. And so we split up into 2 groups, and I was with Marcus and Kenny, and we were actually right next to a graveyard. And they're like, hey, like Jesus says we can raise the dead, let's go raise the dead. And I was like, okay. And they're like, Susanna, how cool would that be if you saw a dead person raised to life on your birthday? And I'm like, yeah, dead people. Awesome. And I was like, if we do this, it's probably gonna happen. Like, just knowing like everything that's been going on, I was like, I'm not gonna initiate this prayer. But yeah, we just prayed for some people in the graveyard. We didn't raise any dead people. I was thankful for that. Maybe later, maybe when I don't have to dig them out of a grave would be ideal. Anywho, So we went back, and there were all these kids, and some of them were playing cricket, and we're like, oh, cool, like, hey, how's it going? And people were at first like a little wary of like, who are you? Why are you coming here? You're white. Like, what's going on? Because there's still like a lot of racism here, just all over South Africa. Anywho, so we went and we were talking to people, and I like started blowing bubbles because I got all these bubbles for my birthday, and I was like, you guys know me so well. And